Tell you what, this is crazy. It's only 10 to 10 and you can see there's nowhere to park in town.
It's so outdated, this parking.
It is. Good morning everyone, welcome to our channel and welcome to Tuesday. Hope everyone is doing okay today. As you can see, we're in the car. Dad's got an appointment this morning, so he's asked us to take him, hasn't he? It's only in Brackley, it's not too bad for him. Then when you go to the post office, Sammy swapped about 30 pot batteries in it, I think? Something like that. He swapped loads and loads and loads anyway, so you go to the post office, sort that out. And then obviously this afternoon Stephen's got to go to hospital, another scan on his neck. So it's one of those days where we're not doing much, are we, really? But it's a productive day, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Tell you what, this is crazy. It's only 10 to 10 and you can see there's nowhere to park in town.
It's so outdated, this parking.
It is. It's so crazy.
The amount of houses here.
Yeah, excuse Stephen's language, I do apologise.
Place there.
It is because, because of Costa. Be honest, I don't know what attracts people, because we haven't got that many shops. You can see you've got Costa there.
Nasty. Costa's not that great for drinks.
It's not actually, because where I had one the other week and it was absolutely horrible. So
you can't park anywhere.
You can't, no. You can't park anywhere.
When the traffic warden's in town, there's always spaces.
You can tell that, can't you?
Yeah.
So it's like going to play round around the mulberry bush, round around the car park. Go in there. Don't go and park on this. That's when this car got hit, didn't it? Oh, again, I think one's coming out. Yeah, again, one's coming out. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, so we finally got parked. We timed that quite right, actually, didn't we? We come back round again, and now it's the car reversing, so Stephen waited and quickly ducked in there, didn't you? Thing is, like I was saying, the parking in town is an utter nightmare. Sometimes you can be waiting in there for ages and stuff like that, but they need to change the parking. But anyway, we're just off to the post office now, send all these pot batteries off for Sammy. And then when we got our murdering parties, was hoping Sam would get into pot batteries, wasn't he?
I know, you just want to be careful he doesn't get infected in pop final things of yours.
Why is that?
Because he's looking at them.
I know, he's looking at these, he keeps saying, doesn't he? He keeps saying, but take them out the boxes, and I said no. Yeah. So, I do have to admit, Sammy's a big, massive Disney fan like me, so, but anyway, and then probably might head into Subway to get a sub, because obviously Stephen's got his scan. He kind of think tweets at 11 o'clock-ish? I'm not too quite sure, so fingers crossed the post office isn't too busy as well. Yes, that is the post office done now, and then also we
even got our passport photos done.
We did, didn't we? That was good. We saw they was open, it wasn't busy, and there was days we went in on the off chance, which is fine. Yep, so we filled our applications in as well for our passports, because people probably don't realise we're planning a trip to Disneyland Paris next year, aren't we? We're trying to anyway. See how it goes. It's always best to get your passports anyway, because they're valid for 10 years.
It takes a long time to get them though, doesn't it?
It does. And not only that, it's a form of ID as well. You do have to admit that. Yeah. So we're thinking probably May half term, aren't we, for Disney next year. I believe they got offers on if you book for October or something, and they're back up for half price board and half price something in there. I know, yeah, so that's what we're planning on anyway. But we did say to Sammy, if we do go to Disney next year, we're only having one holiday rather than two, because there's no way we'll be able to afford 2 holidays. So yeah, so now we're just heading off to Subway to get some lunch. So back from Subway, as you can see, I've got a Subway melt on Italian bread. There's lots of mayonnaise in there, cucumber, tomatoes, and lettuce for my salad. What did you go for?
Steak and cheese.
Well, for steak and cheese with all the salads and stuff. We're going to enjoy these. Now the Subway in ages, haven't we? No. So we're going to enjoy these now. we're just heading out to hospital for Stephen's scan. Went to the bottom of Banbury Road, it's bottom of our road, isn't it? To find they've got cones across the road and it's closed. There's always something about the A422, isn't it? It's always closed.
I know, it just really annoyed me because there was no signage there to say that, you know, you couldn't get around the roundabout.
There wasn't, no?
No, it was just coned off. Didn't show you which way to go.
Or nothing. So we're having to come the back way again into Banbury. Hopefully, fingers crossed, when we come back from Banbury, we'll go the A422 way. Because I don't understand why. Because like it wasn't advertising being closed. But it wasn't even on Facebook. Normally, because when the road's closed, they let you know in advance, don't they?
Yeah.
So I haven't got a clue what's going on there. Because normally there's an accident there. Normally there's like police signs and stuff. They don't say the road is closed, that sort of thing. But there's absolutely nothing. And so hopefully, fingers crossed, we make Stephen's appointment on time. I guess we just arrived at the hospital just in time, actually, haven't we?
Yeah. Took ages to find a parking spot, as per usual.
It did, didn't it? Doesn't matter where you go, we'll just have problems with parking. So if you've got to go to, I can't remember, is it the X-ray department, isn't it? Or the... Yeah, it's just up here. Anyway, so at least he knows where he's got to go. And hopefully they're running to time, because sometimes these private hospitals are like... I think last time we came in, we had the kids, didn't we? And then Sammy was playing up then. Not Sammy, I mean Ben was playing up, was having to wait. So Stephen has just got the chicken out the oven. There you go. Looks nice, doesn't it? Have a nice early dinner today, actually. The thing is, with chicken, it's always...
You go back on pause before you ask.
Yeah, don't worry. Yes, I know what you'd like. Anyway, how was school today?
Very good.
What did you do at school?
It was boring.
What do you mean it was boring? Oh, just the usual. They'll be ready in about 10 minutes, alright? Anyway, how was school?
Very good.
What did you do at school today?
I've done swimming, language, inclusion, and not went last year in inclusion because of traffic.
Oh yeah?
Traffic coming out.
I say, what did you have for school dinner today?
Loads.
What do you mean loads? I asked you, what did you have for school dinner?
Hot dogs today.
Hot dogs. Which we like sausages, don't you? And what was pudding today?
Flapjack.
Did you eat it?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, what did you do at swim anyway?
I've done some very nice kitten.
Did you? Did you swim on your front or did you swim on your back?
Swimming on the front and on the back.
Did you? You prefer to on your back, don't you? Don't you? Because must admit, being on your back, at least you don't get the water in your eyes, do you?
Yeah.
So what are we playing now?
That's a silly question to ask.
I know, I don't mean that. I know what number's he playing? Number 4. Okay. Even though you completed it, you still like to play number 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So when Mum's gonna get dinner ready, alright?
Yeah.
Anyway, Mr. Ben, how are you today? How are you this morning, this afternoon? You have a good day at school? You know, it would be nice if you could say, oh yes, Mummy, I've done this and done that, really. But apparently you've had a good day and they're writing your book. That's good. What are you doing? You right? Oh, Ben.
Well then guys, that brings another vlog to a close. Yeah, Tuesday's out of the way. I feel like it's been one of those days today where it's basically dragged. I don't know why, it's just, you know, this morning me and Sharon had to pop out to the post office this morning to send Sammy's pop badges off that he swapped and take Cheryl's dad down to the local football club. And then after that, between that period of time and me popping to the hospital, it just seemed to go very slowly, didn't it?
It has actually.
I was even nodding off on the settee earlier on. It just was one of those days where I couldn't get the motivation to do anything. And yeah, and then tomorrow I was back to work again. So looking forward to another few days off in a couple of weeks. And yeah, now Cheryl's joining at me in the doorway.
Oh, sorry, shut me off going in now.
Tell you what guys, there's one thing that's getting on my nerves at the moment with Ben is that he's got a problem with his trainers and his shoes.
Oh yeah!
It's been going on for quite some time. He's basically, you know, I don't know what it is with autistic children. They like kicking their shoes off all the time. They just don't like the shoes being on their feet. I tell you, I would love to challenge these shoe companies to possibly making some shoes that possibly could stay on a child that has autism, you know, because it really gets annoying when he kicks them off, especially anywhere.
He does, doesn't he? Yeah, that's the thing. When did we go? Was that Saturday? Oh, yeah, Saturday when we went shopping. I also went to Buckingham, which is 7 miles.
Yeah.
In the process of coming from Buckingham back to here, it kicked his trainers off. We tried trainers, high tops, we tried canvas shoes, everything. It just seems, I don't know how he does it. It kicks them off. So I don't know if it's a sensory thing, obviously, because the socks or nothing like that. So I don't know whether to try seamless socks, but okay, because it's a size 13 feet, you can't actually get that sort of socks in his size.
Yeah, I know. That's what I've noticed lately. It's getting a struggle to find, you know, sizes around 13 and 14 in socks or anything. It's like, you know, I wonder why we all turn to places like Amazon and, you know, like your local catalogue companies for stuff like this. It's just crazy because, you know, seriously, any of these shoe companies out there, you know, I do hashtag find shoes for autism feet.
Okay, find shoes for Ben!
Yeah, because, you know, even when he comes home on his school bus in the evening, he's got his shoes off and then he has to walk from the bus all the way into the house, you know.
It doesn't matter how tight you tie your shoelaces up or like the Velcro, how tight you pull the Velcro off, you still manage to find them out. So I could put something on Twitter with it to challenge these shoe companies if they can make a pair of shoes or a pair of trainers for Ben that he stays on his feet.
Yeah, hashtag find shoes for Ben, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could find like a pair of size, I don't know, anything that could possibly stay on his feet, you know, because it just really gets annoying when he just likes to kick them off anywhere he possibly could. I remember last year when we was at Chessington, when we was on the old ride they took away before the Land of the Tiger was there. I forget what it's called. Cheryl?
Yeah?
What's the name of that old ride, that one, like carousel ride that went round at Chessington before they took it away for Land of the Tiger?
Oh, I know what you mean. I think it was called. Is it Ariel Gomez?
I can't remember anyway, but he kicked his shoes off of there and he ended up on the floor down below.
Oh, that was funny when he done that.
Yeah.
It was funny, but it wasn't, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, guys, yeah, if anyone out there, I know there's quite a few subscribers of ours that have children with autism. Do you have any problems with this as well? Let us know in the comments below because it just gets on my nerves having to do it every few minutes to put your shoes back on. Anyway, yeah, thanks for joining us for Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, back to work as I said, so it's going to be one of those vlogs again tomorrow where Cheryl's going to be out with her sister in the morning, I think.
Yeah. Yep, Beth wants to go to Weight Watchers again, so she said she needs to lose this half a stone, I think she put on when she went out to Florida, so she's determined to lose that back again. So
yeah, so that's tomorrow, plus I might even throw in some more old Butlins clips in tomorrow's vlog. Anyway guys, thanks for joining us today and we'll see you tomorrow for Wednesday.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Sammy says bye. Yeah.
Crash, do that, don't do that.
Sammy! Sam!
I'll take them off.
Go and get him. Ben. Yeah. Sammy, jump! Go on!